Welcome everyone, Adam the Woof here. See that sign? It says Woof. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woof. Taking the back roads, heading into, whoa, look at this. This old TV sign, vintage goodness. I had to pull over and get a better shot of that. WDHN TV 18 ABC. That's cool. Old junkyard over here, all grown over. Remains of the past. Here's another old TV station sign. This place is completely abandoned. That sign is incredible. WTVY Channel 4. And they even have the antenna still on the premises as well. That's amazing. A lot of no trespassing signs, including some that say high radio frequency caution area. And there is someone back there on the property in a truck. Try getting their attention, but I don't know if there's someone actually in the vehicle or if they just have it there as a decoy to ward off would-be fence jumpers. Went to turn around in this circle driveway and check out over there in the yard these old rusted out swing sets, teeter-totters. Front of this old church. A little wind damage up there on the awning as well. And one last quick look at that sign. You like it, don't you, Big the Foot? I know you do. You never know what you're gonna find on the back roads of Alabama. Grocery store here called CJ's. Sweet Coca-Cola emblem dangling from up there. Oh my gosh. And look at that relic up there on the porch. A payphone, and there's an actual payphone in the payphone slot. You don't see that too often. And someone has discarded of their furniture. It says open, but clearly it has been closed for a long time. License plate in the window. And they have a little mural on the side of the wall. Some people fishing here, and overlook them is Jesus up there on the horizon. And a helicopter and an airplane. And around the back, an old gas pump labeled kerosene. Have you guys ever used kerosene before? I think it can keep you warm if used correctly. It's been a wacky winter, even here in the South. Well, if you need some, it's right there across the road. You can go over there and get you some. Cross has fallen over in that yard. There's only 2 crosses standing instead. Oh, there goes a tractor. Definitely some beautiful countryside through this area. Still very green, a lot of leaves on the trees down here. As stated on the water tower, this is Columbia, Alabama. A very quaint, small community with a pretty cool, tiny downtown area. In front of each of the structures, inside frames, they have what was here. Carpenter's Grocery used to reside in this spot. The original ball rack from Windsor Pool Hall and Grocery. I guess that was a hot spot for locals back in the day. This guy, he's up to a little trick shooting. And they have the bell from the elementary school. They moved it here into town. Let's ring it. Let's ring the bell. Oh, that was loud. What's that? Did you say something? Not only is there a Piggly Wiggly in this town, take a look at this Beasley Pharmacy sign. Lights on the top and bottom, almost like Alabama Vegas style. There it is down there, the Chattahoochee River. And by crossing that bridge, we're in Georgia. Just something about trains that are always so fascinating just to look at. There's an old saying that it's hard to look away from a train that's wrecking. It's hard for me to look away from a train that's just sitting still. They're so interesting. Spending so much time enjoying these back roads that I just was alerted I'm 50 miles to empty. Need to find a gas station. Luckily, I'm cruising into Blakely. They probably have a gas station here. This might be the most amazing gas pumping experience that I have had in a very long time. Check this out. Not even a digital screen. This This is amazing. I'm like traveling back in time while I fuel up the RV. Quail Motel has a bird as their logo, and it kind of looks like the Bates Motel. Hitchcock would be wow, look at this. Look at this sweet downtown. Nice courthouse. Nothing better than these circular town squares. Oh, check it out. Over here on the side, little peanuts. Little baby peanuts. We're in pine tree territory. Lots of pine trees. Old Man Peabody! Hold on! Whoa, wait a second! That's him! Could that be Old Man Peabody? This is Arlington. See the water tower right up there? This is an interesting building. I don't know if it was a business or maybe 2 apartments. Looks like they've started tearing down the old school or maybe a community center. I can't tell if it's being destroyed on purpose or maybe if a storm came through and did this. Here we go. A little homage to Lion Estates, perhaps? The last 3 or 4 days I've been in moderately hilly country. This area of Georgia, however, it's pretty flat. Coming up on a little town here. What's that water tower say? Leary. Leary, Georgia. Looks like a good portion of their former downtown is being bulldozed. From what I could tell, this was the main drag at one point in time. And when you were out cruising on Saturday night, you pull right in here, fill up your car. Grown over with weeds at the moment, however. Someone has busted in the door. You could have played the lottery or bought yourself a 7-Up or Aquafina out of that mobile cooler. The ceiling fan also seen better days. This could be used in a movie. This dilapidated old home. It's very cool looking. The architecture is awesome, but it has a creepy vibe to it at the moment. Wow. If I were to stand on that porch, it would definitely cave in. Not structurally sound. Check out the beam of light that's shining down. I wonder if there's a little significance to that. The light shining down upon this house. At one point there were some pumps here. There's still a nozzle. I wonder. Oh, no water. Right behind the glass in the window, some old Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and 7-Up bottles. That's pretty cool. If you peek in the window, there's actually quite a few on the windowsill, and the smell illuminating from inside there is pretty foul. I just noticed right here along the railroad tracks, this steam that is being pushed up out of the ground underneath the rails. You see it there? What's causing that? What's causing that steam smoldering under the tracks? It's kind of unusual, isn't it? And even though there's not much left in town, there is this bust perched atop this statue of a guy named Philip Edward Boyd, who passed away in 1906. And the inscription on the side says, 33 years, 1873 to 1906, devoted to Leary, Mr. Boyd. This was probably his old stomping grounds, and now most of it reduced to rubble. It's like a tunnel of foliage, a shrubbery looming over us. You don't want to slide off the road. That's a pretty steep embankment into the swamp down there. At these crossroads sits Pretoria Station, and it's also right here at 8 Mile Road. Wonder if Slim Shady's around anywhere. Looking in the broken window, old Royal Crown RC Cola machine there. Oh wow. A beer cooler. Even a couple 6-packs of beer there. And on the slightly creepy side, an old meat cooler back here. Oh my gosh. The meat hooks are still in here. No, thank you. And adjacent to that building is the former home of the one and only Mr. Insurance. Looks like there's a fire burning down there in the woods. I pulled off the side of the road next to this Baptist church, and I was reading what they have on their marquee, and it deserves a closer analysis. Sometimes you see some really cool stuff on these billboards. Time is not measured by clocks, but by moments. It's very true. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Whoa! Must be Burt Reynolds or something. I'm in Albany now. Parked the RV there. They're supposed to, down by the water, have a statue of Ray Charles that slowly revolves. So slowly, in fact, some say that it doesn't move at all. But if you stand here long enough, rest assured, he will move. Right here next to the waterfront, even have the piano keys all along the ground, and Mr. Ray Charles himself sitting behind the piano, pounding the keys. What do they say when you play the piano? Pounding the keys? I don't really know what the terminology of that is, but either way, Ray Charles, when you're watching him in time-lapse form on this fountain, is spinning around very slowly. But when it's sped up like this, you can tell he's actually moving. So the myth has been busted. He does move. Okay, seriously, the slowest moving display I've ever seen. And as a result of a lot of rain in this area, it's flooded. The river has made its way up onto this walkway that I guess at one point led down to a little viewpoint, a little park down there. And now the water's creeping up here. Water's moving pretty quick too. If you were to jump in there, it would whisk you away downstream. That's for sure. There used to be a place here called Art Park on Pine, and it was this old abandoned structure, and they allowed artists to show up in here and pretty much paint whatever they wanted to paint. Free reign. And now lots of construction workers in there. They are developing it into something else. So the artwork has been removed, and the construction crews have taken over. No more Art Park. And I just noticed across the street, what the heck is this tucked away in this parking garage? There's a bunch of turtles in here. It's not the Ninja Turtles. In fact, this one is a Campbell's soup turtle promoting turtle stew. Whoa, and look at that one back there. That's a happy guy. I wonder if these used to be in that art project that they're now renovating. Why are these in here? Why are you in here, turtles? I really enjoy doing these vlogs every day, these everyday videos, because it gives me the opportunity to take my travels, to take what I am doing and what I am learning and what I am passionate about, and sharing it with the rest of the world. Sometimes I am asked, do you ever get tired of doing something every day, of going constantly, more than 4.5 years straight of doing these everyday vlogs? And the answer is yes. Sometimes I do get a little exhausted. But the fact that I have people, wow, that guy is driving a really loud truck. The fact that so many people are in my corner and sharing in the enjoyment really does help me get up every day excited to go and do new stuff and to make new memories. And I am always thinking of the future, and one day I will not be able to do what I'm doing now. So I'm trying to do as much as humanly possible while I have the opportunity. That's kind of my mindset and the game plan for my life right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The vlog is over. Well, that was a little change up, wasn't it? That's a big bucket of chicken.